Hey, I'm here with Shannon Davis, and she's a dietitian in Georgia. And I want to give her a first trial of beta carotene and see how she does with it. I have no idea what her symptoms are or what her complexes are. We're going to have her take a trial, hold it in her mouth for 1 minute, and then reassess herself. Now, one of the first things I want to know is from you, Shannon, is about what your symptoms are right now. Do you have any symptoms? Do you have any effects that you're concerned about?
I mean, I have chronic pain and I have severe hamstring tendinosis, which I've had, geez, going on 4 years. So I've had 4 stem cell injections, PRP, and I constantly, it'll get better and it gets worse. So it's some movement pattern that makes it inflamed, but I'm very active. And so I refuse to stop moving. And so I'm sure that that's what I need to do is to rest it, but I don't want to.
Well, could you test that right now for range of motion
Yes.
or pain levels?
Yeah, I'm sitting on an ice pack right now.
Okay, great. Now I want you to take the bottle of liposomes now, and I want you to pump the bulb and shake it first a couple times.
Okay. Okay.
And then pump the bulb at least 3 times to give you a full milliliter of the beta carotene.
Okay. Okay.
And put that in your mouth, and you're going to hold it for 1 minute. I'll time you. So this formula has excellent bioavailability. It gets absorbed through the mucous membrane very, very quickly. In a minute of absorption, it's going to permeate your vascular system. It's going to go right to your brain and go to all the right tissues in your body. Now, I don't completely understand the mechanisms that are involved, but it is fabulous. Oh, by the way, I want you to swish it. I want you to move it around in your mouth. And within 10 minutes, you should see significant improvements of your pain. I'm hoping. So you've been about 38 seconds, but you may feel different impact on your mood. Now you're in a good mood right now, but it may improve your mood. I typically hear laughter. I hear vocal changes where your voice will actually drop an octave. You'll go into a laughter mode as well. But you will get feelings of well-being, and this is not a high, except on life and a thrill that you're stimulating all these things, and plus you're going to get energized. So that's been a minute. You can swallow that now.
It tastes. So I've used these herbal liquid resistance. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. These herbal drops before. It's similar to that. And I'm sure it probably has some of the herbal compounds, but it doesn't taste bad at all. I mean, it's not certainly something that I'm like counting down the second. So it was pleasant. Okay,
good. Well, some people really love it, and some people actually hate it. It turns out that it's got stevia in it as a sweetener.
I like stevia.
and that will turn off. Some people just are appalled by stevia.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you got to pick your battles, and I'm one of the people that, if it's going to help me, can you not tolerate 60 seconds, And
if it really bothers you taste-wise, if you take a hot drink, then that dissolves the oils in your mouth and cleanses your mouth very quickly. But if you swish it and hold it in your mouth, you actually get antibacterial properties in your mouth, as well as it will actually, it's antibacterial against decay-causing bacteria. And it blocks the formation of biofilms as well. So it can actually inhibit plaque. And in its raw form, it's excellent about doing that.
Can you give it to dogs?
Yes. There's no reason why it can't go to any animal. It's found in thousands of plants. And it's highly bioavailable. It's been tested by the European Food Safety Authority and found to be absolutely beneficial. In fact, you can tell if a milk product from whatever animal is pasture raised by checking it for the amount of beta carotene in the milk. So it's actually a marker and a parameter that they can check for pasture raised.
I love it. I love it. I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. I just don't understand why this stuff isn't out amongst more people. So I will certainly. be telling everyone I'm one of these people. If it works for me, I want to spread the word, man.
Yeah, it's found in most of the foods of the Mediterranean diet. And there was an article written, I just posted on LinkedIn, about the Mediterranean diet and the correlation with beta caryophyllene. So that many of the benefits of the Mediterranean diet may actually be coming from caryophyllene, but it's not well recognized.
I love it. I love it. Well, so I run my business virtually. I do social media. And so I have to make a social media post. I have to make a video right after this. So Phil, if it goes viral, I'm gonna give this all the credit.
Well, I appreciate that, but I really want to get you
Yeah.
I really want to change your life. And that's my fundamental goal. And that's what I want to do with my products is I want to change people's lives for the better. And I think it can do. And I think it can do that for millions of people. In fact, billions of people could be affected by this product.
And who doesn't want natural options? I do. I use some nutraceuticals myself that help boost my own GLP-1, that lower glucose naturally, that do enhance my mood and focus, called chlorogenic acid. So I use some of those because I don't want to use pharmaceuticals. I'm all about the natural approach. So if something like this works, I mean, it's a no-brainer for me just to add it in. But with that being said, is I have an intense sugar craving, and I've been a dietitian 18 years, and I'm well versed into the metabolic space and food addiction, and that's become my passion because it affects me. And I know where, some people crave the salty, crunchy, and then others, like, I don't care if I ever touched a piece of pizza or a potato chip or a French fry ever again. That does nothing for me. The bread basket, nothing. But a warm cookie, a cake, ice, like the sweets, it's unbelievable. And so, having control of that by using a natural, so the supplements I use help astronomically, but something like this, and I know it goes back to what my mother ate. It's the epigenetics, and I kid her all the time. I'm like, Mama, really? Like, what did you eat when you were pregnant with me? But look, I was an apple juice baby, and I have a scar here to prove from the glass apple juice bottle. I mean, she said she diluted it, so okay. But still, I mean, you give a child pure sugar from a baby, you're forming those taste buds and the gut microbiome to crave that.
And you're changing the epigenetics of your body, and you will change the epigenetics of your child's body, actually. So that it has, very definite promulgating effects for all generations. Now, if you're talking about addiction, sugar addiction, one of the key factors for beta caryophyllene is anti-addictive for all substances. It actually blocks the addictive pathway from the ventral tegmental area of the brain to the accumbens nucleus, and in that way, the nucleus accumbens, and also goes to the prefrontal cortex, and it blocks that effect. It decreases the amount of dopamine that's actually being produced by those cells, and it inhibits addiction. So it should be used in all addictive substances, and I've seen it work very, very well for addictive food cravings, as well as opioids, benzodiazepines, even blocking
nicotine.
Yes, and methamphetamine, cocaine, and THC.
For me, we know all the rave right now is these GLP-1 agonists. I mean, how beautiful would it be to use something like this in place of a GLP-1? So again, mine increases your own GLP-1 60 to 70%, but then you could pair it with something like this and absolutely, get rid of somebody's dependency on a GLP-1 agonist.
Right. I believe very much in synergy. And so that's why I really promote this product is as an addition to whatever therapy that you're on, and find out which one works the best, or if they work in combination. Great, use them in combination. There is no interactions with beta caryophyllene with any other substance that I found. And there's no side effects from it either. I haven't found anybody who's had any significant adverse effects from these products that I'm selling. So I think it's except for the stevia.
Well, I don't mind stevia, so you're good with me.
So it's been about 10 minutes. How do you feel? Do you notice any pain reduction? Do you notice any increase in alertness or awareness?
I mean, I feel very clear. I feel very, on point, very focused. And I get about 5 hours of sleep a night. So I'm always lacking in that area, but I don't really feel tired. So
You don't
yeah.
feel tired. Good.
No.
So you're energized as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. And how's the pain?
I'm not thinking about it. So that's a good thing. It's when it's chronically there, it's always in the back of your mind. But during our conversation, I haven't really thought about it. So that's a positive.
Could you stretch the area and determine if there is pain in the area? And you can check the range of motion as well.
Yeah. Yeah. You want me to do that now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Because classically, you get a 20% increase in range of motion by using beta carrier alpha.
Oh, oops. I mean, it definitely is not bothering me. It normally like barks at me when I move. So yeah, I mean, I'm super positive about, like, excited to see how this works, especially after a hard workout is when I'll notice it more. So I'll do this before my workout and see if I notice.
And plus, it will energize you for the workout. You'll get 20% more energy and performance with the product. You will actually have anaerobic fitness. You'll be able to perform anaerobically extended periods of time with it. And it actually inverts, it forms muscle. It promotes the muscle development as it blocks insulin resistance. So you're getting all the benefits.
It sounds like I need to hook you up with the formulation researchers for my supplement, and let's combine these two.
I'd be privileged to talk with them.
Yeah, this is great. Now, how long will the one bottle last me if I use 2 a day?
30 days.
Okay.
But I caution you, there's a variability in dosing. Some people use a 0.5 milliliter, they get fine benefits. Some people have to use 2 milliliters to get the benefits.
So
you can use it as often as you want. It's unlimited in terms of the amount that you use. If you take too much, you could become fatigued for a couple hours, and it's sort of sedative, as well as sleep inducing.
Okay.
So it will positively improve your sleep quality and duration.
Sweet. Well, I mean, to me, again, I don't see any detriment to using it. I'm only going to see benefits. So I'm excited.
Fabulous, Shannon. It's so good to talk with you. I appreciate you doing the video for me.
Oh, hey, it's my pleasure. For real.
And I'll come on your video if you want me to as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. We'll be in touch because I'm going to keep you posted on, and I'm going to use it every day.
Terrific. Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too. Bye.